The last 6 weeks, I've been under the pump a bit with the club and everything, and to beat Adelaide in Adelaide is it's like an 8-point win, so we're pretty happy and stoked about that. But obviously got Melbourne this week, looking forward to it.
Carlisle, who's been very good in the pre-season, tapped it down, almost found it again.
Bit of an injury upset during pre-season. I got back just after Christmas and feeling pretty good. Body's good, ankle's good, and just been lucky enough to get the task week in, week out, and obviously learning a lot off Fletch and Hooksy and Sean Mullen that there. Can't say I got better blokes around me to learn.
Today I'm catching up with Jake Carlisle for his individual game review. He loves coming to my office, don't you, Jakey?
Love it.
Individuals come to us like Jakey and go through their games, areas for improvement, what they've done well, and they take usually a couple of things with them to work on during the week. Jakey had a good game, played on Tex Walker, who's Adelaide's most dangerous forward, and he's got some good help from his teammates, but overall it was a really solid performance from Jake.
Edged down a bit and plucked by Carlisle, the man who did the edging.
Righto, Jakey, I'm going to show you 2 edits here. If you can tell me what you've done well and what you can improve on in either one. So, first one, ball at the stoppage. You've got Walker just inside 50.
I think probably just take his body a bit earlier. Sort of went for the ball and then he sort of stepped in front of me. So I think I would just take his body a bit earlier and then either go for the mark or spoil, and would have been good.
Exactly. What are you thinking here when you know there's a heap of space behind you?
I've just got to be aware that my man's in front of me and know where the space is. So I want to keep my man sort of where traffic is and protect the space behind me and around me.
Yeah, good. And you've beaten him back.
And I've beaten him back, so
back here. It's good positioning.
I think if you don't do this sort of stuff, it's going to be hard to get better for your own development.
There's a challenge every week for a key defender like Jake. There's always a good player waiting for you next week, so you can't rest on your laurels because there'll be someone there next week against Melbourne who'll want to play well. They've got some really good key forwards in Dawes and Clark and Pedersen as well. So there's a challenge every week for a key defender.
All right, so we're just heading out to a primary school now, just to give a bit back to the community. Obviously done training for the day and got a bit of time off, so heading there with tape pairs and it should be fun. Yeah, as Tate said, I'm Jake Carlisle. I wear 22 for Essendon. I'm 21 years old. I play in the back line. I've played 29 games. I've kicked 7 goals. And yeah, this is my 4th year at the club. Like that. A little bit, yeah. 2 even lines, doesn't matter who you're with. The aim is to keep your sort of thumbs together and create like a W. Everyone see that when they do that? You want to keep them together when the ball's coming to you so you can catch it. Good catch. Hey, good catch. Lefty. Ready. Right arm. Handball. Woo. That's a throw. I played Auskick when I was younger. I started when I was about 4, but I took a couple of years off when I was about 15, 16 to play cricket. And then, come back and played footy and ended up making it.
We think it's fantastic because it gives the kids something to aspire to. They watch it on TV, so they certainly aspire to become a player, lots of them, and the other ones become supporters, so I think it's a good way to encourage them to be good at football and enjoy themselves, I think, yeah.
He just banged it. I'm happy that we got the week off. I think it's just to mentally refresh and just relax and not think about the game as much. Obviously love playing footy, but enjoy a bit of ice hockey off, in our time off. Here with Heath Hocking, and we're going to get a few pointers off a lady.
Ready to go.
Hey guys, I'm Carolina. Let's get you out on the ice and get you skating.
Beautiful.
Jakey, I'm in the slot. Hit it. Oh, face off. All right, no score. Butterfly.
All right, guys, I've seen your form. It's not too bad, but we've got to learn how to stop. So
Beautiful.
basically, when you're gliding, you want to bend your knees and push your feet out. It's a work in progress. All right, so let's go take a few shots.
Oh, it's a goal! Oh, you can't flick him off.
I can, mate. You just saw me do it.
Hey!
You'd be no good as a goalie.
Oh! Oh, I've got ya, mate. Got ya. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that?
That was good, actually.
It was good to beat Buddha. Bad luck, mate. Maybe next time you get a bit more practice, you'll be right. But he's actually the better skater than me, so I'm happy I got the win. Maybe one day I can fill my role in a shootout in a real Stanley Cup side. So Vancouver, hopefully. So all right, so that's it. We're stuffed. We're going to head home, have a feed, and do some recovery. We've just finished ice skating, so we're going to head into do some hot coals now. It's always important to do recovery after every session that we do.
Let's go.
Yeah, so just doing some hot coals now. We alternate between every 2 minutes from the cold to the hot. Helps get the lactic out after training and prevent injuries. We call this a high performance house. It's bought from the club, so we're just renting it out with myself, Lachlan Dalgleish and Jackson Merritt in it. Paul Turk is one of our trainers. He pretty much owns the upstairs bit. He runs it, so there's obviously 4 of us in the house, and PT is Paul Turk. Sort of brought it in. He just likes to be in an environment where we can do everything we can to be better and succeed. So he calls it a high performance house. Yeah, there are a few rules. We've obviously got guidelines for each individual player and as a whole. One of the main rules is if you're playing AFL or the next day or something like that, you get priority of the TV or the kitchen or something like that, or the bath or the shower, whatever you need. Other things are, noise in the house, music, respecting each other's sleep patterns and everything in preparation for every game. 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in. Treat everything as if it's your own, and everyone obeys it and it all works out. All right, so quick and easy pasta for the boys when they get home. This is what they've requested. So we're gonna just make some pasta with a bit of meat. We've got some sauce, garlic bread. We've got a salad to whip up as well. So pretty nutritious, and the boys will love it. We'll chip in cooking every now and then. What we do is every 2 weeks we'll have a cook-off where it's sort of like you own your own restaurant. We invite probably people from the club, and we'll pretty much have a 3-course meal. So it's a bit of fun, a bit of banter going on, who's as good, who's isn't. But I think Jacko Merritt's probably got the cook on at the moment. He's pretty sharp with his skills. We're going to take this off now. And I'm going to chuck the pasta in. I can cook, but I'm probably more of a cleaner, so I like them to cook and I'll clean. All right, time chucking the sauce, so we'll bring this over here and shake it around a bit and then stick them in. All right, well, it's all done, ready to go, so I'll wrap that up for the boys for when they get home and we can get stuck into it. Bon appetit.
We only currently have the sickest kids here in hospital at Easter time. If you can be at home, you should be at home. So you can imagine that the kids here really aren't that well. So to have the players come through and to give their time to pop into the room as a surprise, or even if it's planned, just to kind of spend time with them, let them know Victoria's thinking of them, share their footy stories and sort of give away a few gifts. It really lifts the spirits and it really helps us make sure the kids have the best day possible.
I found it pretty good. It was my first time. A bit nerve-wracking at the start, but it's great to see all the kids out there that have sort of need a bit of help and a bit of inspiration. It's good at being able to make it out here and support them. All right, mate, I've got a bag of goodies for you. There's a footy for you. We've got a book to read about Job's Brownlow that he won. There you go. Oh, look at that. That's cute.
It's been a great three weeks since we've been here, and today's just even been better, hasn't it? It's really brought a real smile to Bry's face, and been so good with our little boy. So it's been fantastic. So yeah, it's a real credit to Essendon Footy Club.
Full of smiles. I think they just they're that overwhelmed and stoked about it. Yeah, I'm happy to be here, and it's good to see them smile. Yeah, it's obviously been a bit of a different week with obviously having the weekend off, but yeah, looking forward to this week coming up, getting back out there and obviously face Melbourne, so all our attention's to them now. And it's good to obviously play in front of the home fans. We've got a lot of members and encourage people to, if they're not on board, get on board. It's going to be a good year for us. It's been a long pre-season and all the boys are pretty happy to get out there.
Such a long year now. I only really planned on playing 16 or 17 games this year, so happy to play through a half, and next Friday night hopefully play 3 quarters against Bendigo.
We are expecting a really tough battle, especially around the ball. Last year they hunted us really well and gave us a really good contest, and we're expecting the same right from the start.
It's a bit weird, we've got the AFL having the bye, obviously playing over the split round, but great news for all the Bombers fans. We get to watch some of the boys play, and luckily enough we've got 22 guys available and playing this week. Jason's back. He's obviously done a lot of rehab, and to get back in just before the start of the VFL season is really good. He'll be playing probably the first half. He's got a set distance to get through, and hopefully he gets through unscathed.
Yeah, I'd rather play a few games in the VFL just to get some more Ks in the legs and match practice. I think instead of the unpredictability of playing as sub or that, because you don't know when you're coming on, it's really hard to prepare, and I've only played 5 or 6 games over the last couple of years from the knee and hamstring injuries, so I'd rather come in settled, knowing I've got a good base there ready to go.
Forwards and mids, we're getting outside a lot. A lot of release out the back line, boys. Trav, Nobby, Natrat, excellent. Riley type from Adelaide. Okay, forwards, you got to take care of him. Okay, let's go, boys. There you go.
Yeah, he sort of snagged a couple of goals. I think that might be his spot nowadays. Just a bit of a goal sneak around goals and help the big forwards out. It's sort of like been pretty hard sort of for me and my wife, but he keeps coming back. He said he wanted to make football his career. So a bit of luck this year. He can have a bit of luck and get a few more games, and the Bombers can make the finals.
A bit rusty early, but once got into the flow of it was good. I think that probably replicates the team. I think it was good. It was nice and scrappy and defensive early, and then once we kept winning the ball back, then we were able to get him on the outside with a good run and spread, and made it a lot easier. Playing as a forward, they were getting in nice and quick. It's such a long year now. I only really planned on playing 16 or 17 games this year, so yeah, like happy to play through a half, and next Friday night hopefully play 3 quarters against Bendigo. There's a lot of other things going on in life other than football, so I know it's going to come to an end one day, but if the body stays fine now, I'm sure I can play for another 3 or 4 years, but I've got a young daughter now, so she's a great distraction, also renovating a house, so that gives me enough headaches. It's a good release to get out there and have a run around.
I think the positives coming out of the Adelaide game that we can take into the Melbourne game was that we were down early. We were down 3 goals, 4 I think to 0, and we're able to get the game back on our terms by our work around the ball. I think that's really important. So we're not going to panic if things aren't working. We'll just keep playing the way that we've trained all pre-season and get the game back on our terms. We are expecting a really tough battle, especially around the ball. Last year they hunted us really well and gave us a really good contest, and we're expecting the same right from the start. Yeah, I think the Demons players we're going to have to look after is definitely Mitch Clark. He's before his injury last year, he was one of the best forwards in the league, and I think the game on the weekend they were getting beaten early, and he brought him back into the game. So I know he had a little injury, but we're expecting him to play, and we're going to have to do a really good role on him because he's a quality player and he's dangerous. There's no doubt guys like Jones are really important for him around the ball, and even first game I was watching Viney on the weekend, he was really good around the ball, his contest stuff, and even the way he used the ball going into the forward line, he was really important for him, getting the ball going. So if we can take care of a few of those guys, it's definitely going to help us.
Unbelievable scenes! Kneeled players, fans, going absolutely chaotic here!
Yeah, I think where we went wrong last year was definitely around the ball. They were competing with us, and they were definitely winning the contested ball for definitely the first quarter. So we're hoping we can match them in that area and beat them around the ball early and get the game in our half. There's no doubt when they're able to play their brand of footy, they do it really well. Yeah, I don't think having the week off will be an advantage for us. We did train really well on Friday and had a big session, but we're both going to be hungry for the contest. I think they've only played a week ago. We're going to have that week off, but I think we're both just going to be hungry for the win, so we're not expecting an advantage over it, no. We know they're going to come out firing. We know they're going to, Neildy's definitely going to give it to them early, so we've just got to match it and we've got to beat them, definitely around the ball.
It certainly was far removed from the glamour of AFL football, but for Dustin Fletcher, loyalty to his school and his mates took priority this afternoon as Essendon Grammar lined up against Ivanhoe Grammar.
Shepherd hard and tackle, and let's have a good win.
Yeah, I remember going back 1993. Obviously I'd been at Essendon Grammar since grade 6, so I had quite a lot of friends that I played footy with through year 6 through to year 12. And I suppose again I didn't expect to be playing senior football in 1993, so when the choice came to sort of go back and play school footy and help my mates out, you know, maybe win a flag or win the AGSV competition was something I sort of felt like I was going to let them down.
We play to win! We hate to lose, we don't give in! We hate to lose, we won't give in!
I know, you know, every boy's dream it is to play AFL, but you know, I did that, and, you know, I made my own decision to do that, and, you know, you look back at it now and, you know, the boys, you know, had a win in the AGSV, and obviously 93 speaks for itself because I was lucky enough to play in a flag then. Yeah, it's a good start for the team. It was sort of a hard decision to make both ways with Essendon. Been a great team and great sort of club, but hopefully work out tonight to see the Essendon have a win tonight. You know, they were great times, and again, you know, I had Sheeds to thank because he put me in for the rest of the year and got me that flag.
After every training session, we always have a couple of shots on goal. So today we're having a comp with the Frog.
The champ.
Thinks he's the champ, so we'll take him on today.
The time has come. Now we need to make every moment count. Two great teams do battle once again. The biggest day of the home and away season. It's about giving your all, from the players on the field to the members in the stands. We will do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to be there this Anzac Day. Call 1300 GO Bombers.
Welcome to Antler Out of the Bag segment for this week. I'm Marty Gleeson.
Okay, here he is again. Martin Gleeson setting it up.
So this week I brought in my DVD of my losing prelim final 2 years ago for Croat. We lost by 2 points to Warrnambool. I carried this with me every game last year just to remind me of the heartache we experienced as a team and as an individual. So whenever it was a tough, windy, muddy day down in Ballarat, I'd look at it and realise what we're playing for and how much I want to be a part of the premiership. So it got me through. Head to the Essendon website to take part in the fan segment for your chance to win an Antler prize back.
G'day Bomber fans, just finished a bit of craft training with the group, and after every training session we always have a couple of shots on goal. So today we're having a comp with the Frog.
The champ.
Thinks he's the champ, so we'll take him on today. Froggy's first shot, 35 out.
Yeah!
He might pants me, yeah? Frog's kicked his first one, so a bit of pressure on here. See if I can follow the little man. Second shot right on the boundary. It's got to be a drop punt to go through for a goal. And he's kicked it. Yeah, he's just kicked a tough one from the boundary, so he's up 2-1. So got to keep in touch with him. So I've got to kick this one. Yeah, just a little bit. Just keep going. Nah, you got to keep going. Wow. Oh, it's good level it here. Gonna go to the left. Oh no. So this is the money kick. This one's worth 2 points. Pretty hard to kick from here because obviously you're walking a bit downhill, so it's you know, you got to be spot on with the weight and correct spin. Put it out on the full. Oh! No good today. Yeah, so that's our goal kicking comp today. Froggy won, so he's a champion today, and hopefully next time I can put up a better fight and get him. So coffee for you, mate. Well done.
No worries, Patrick.